So on this global tour that I've been on, meeting different people around the world, making the 5K runs happen, I mentioned parents, and my dad is actually the cameraman. So that's a bit weird as well, considering when I was young, especially after I got diagnosed with diabetes, my parents are always keen on having a summer holiday away somewhere, and so they went through that worry factor about travelling and dealing with it.
Well, being a parent, and when you find out your child's got diabetes, particularly when you don't know much about it, it's quite frightening. You've got to go and find out quickly what it's all about, and you're worried for your child straight away. Is it going to change their life completely? Are they going to be able to eat and enjoy the things? How are they going to react? And to be honest with you, you worry about life expectancy and everything else. So it really is an unknown, and it's very frightening. When your child becomes a teenager, it's very difficult, because it's difficult without diabetes, because we all know when children reach teenage years, they react differently. They got moody. It's difficult to sort of keep them happy. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to be with you. You love them to bits. So you see these behavioural changes. And with diabetes, you don't know when it's a normal teenage thing or it is diabetes playing up. They're high, they're low. And it's very hard to know where to draw the line, where as a parent you're expected to discipline and bring your children up right, but you don't know how to react with that behaviour. Are they going to get into drugs and things as they get older? Am I doing the right things with them as they're younger, bring them up the right way? So the added problem really is with diabetes, am I going over the top with my discipline? Am I reacting wrongly? And sometimes you do, as a parent, you do react wrongly, and you create problems for the child, you think. You upset yourself, you upset the child. So it's very, very difficult. It's difficult anyway, bringing up children in this world, but with diabetes, it's extra difficult. Yeah, Gavin, to everybody on the outside, is a very positive and a happy young man. However, and again, as a child, he was seen the same way. But, as everybody knows, every parent knows, their child can be very moody at times, and Gavin more so. And it's knowing what level the diabetes affects that behaviour. Having been privileged to have been doing this camera work for Gavin on this Diabetes Global Tour, the one thing that stands out is my fears as a parent are common. No matter what race or creed or where you come from, I saw it in Africa, a very worried parent there, or two worried parents in particular, and there was conflict between the child and the parent. Even at an older age, I saw, where a father was concerned and was worried about the blood sugar levels, and mentioned to his son, who thought he was dealing with it, it caused conflict, and it caused, an awkward moment between father and son. And I also saw that with a young girl that we met at the Diabetes Youth Care in Ghana, where she wanted to feel that she was in with all her colleagues, all her peers and friends, and didn't want her mother telling her to do this and do that, because she had to do things slightly different from them, and it caused conflict. And the mother was very angry sometimes with the daughter for not taking her insulin, not testing her blood sugars at the right time, and it caused conflict. It's a level of trust. Where does the parent let go? Very difficult question. Even when your child is growing up and is accepting their diabetes and are actually looking after themselves, it's still very difficult as a parent when to let go. You still can't help saying at the dinner table, you may be out with friends or something, saying, looking at your child, have you tested your blood sugars? And it upsets that child to a degree, and it still makes it uneasy. But as a parent, it's very hard not to do that, even when you know and you trust them that they are doing the right things. You cannot stop yourself. Even now, as a father now, I sometimes worry, and I can't help myself saying to Gavin, have you tested your blood sugars? Are you okay? Is your sugars okay? All those sort of things. And to him, that must sound annoying. My father's being a father again. As parents, to our children, no matter what, we'll always be parents, even when they're in their 50s.